Welcome back to History Screenshots at Wyoming and Sweetwater County History Outreach. At History Screenshots, we review historical movies, television programs, and documentaries, and provide information about where you can watch them online. Today we're profiling a 2019 film, The Highwaymen, starring Kevin Costner and Woody Harrelson. The Highwayman is a crime drama, the story of Frank Hamer and Mamie Galt, the Texas lawmen who brought down Bonnie Parker and Clyde Barrow, better known as Bonnie and Clyde, in May of 1934. Between 1932 and 1934, the murderous team of Bonnie Elizabeth Parker and Clyde Champion Barrow, both from the Dallas, Texas area, engaged in a lengthy string of armed robberies, burglaries, and kidnappings, and killed at least 9 law enforcement officers and 4 civilians. At various times, Barrow gang members included Henry Methvin, Raymond Hamilton, W.D. Jones, and Barrow's brother, Marvin Buck Barrow, as well as his wife, Blanche Barrow. On January 16, 1934, the Barrow gang broke Hamilton, Methvin, and several other convicts out of the Eastham prison farm near Lovelady, Texas. Major Joe Crowson was killed during the escape, and Texas Prison Superintendent Lee Simmons swore that his murderers would be brought down. Simmons knew exactly who he wanted to hunt down Bonnie and Clyde. Frank Hamer, a retired captain of Texas Rangers and a law enforcement legend in his own lifetime. But Simmons had a problem with his choice of Hamer. He had to secure approval from Texas's governor, the irascible Miriam Ma Ferguson. The Highwayman deftly sidesteps the fact that when Ferguson took office in 1933, she discharged every serving Texas Ranger for supporting her opponent in the governor's race. Perhaps to his surprise, Simmons got his okay from Ferguson and hired Hamer, who in turn reached out to an old friend and fellow former Ranger, Benjamin Mamie Galt. Commissions with the Texas Highway Patrol gave them law enforcement authority and also provided the film its title. Kathy Bates does an outstanding job in her portrayal of Ma Ferguson. Her scenes in The Highwaymen are real gems. It is worth noting that Ma Ferguson was the second woman sworn in as the governor of an American state. The first, of course, was Nellie Taylor Ross of Wyoming. Living out of his car for months, Hamer followed up leads and established a pattern of the gang's movements across a huge area that covered 6 states. In the spring of 1934, Sheriff Henderson Jordan of Bienville Parish, Louisiana, contacted Hamer. I.V. Methvin, a Louisiana man and the father of gang member Henry Methvin, wanted to make a deal. Leniency for Henry and for return for portraying Barrow and Parker. Hamer and Jordan put together a posse and a plan to ambush Bonnie and Clyde on a country road near Gibbsland, Louisiana, made up of Hamer, Jordan, Galt, Bienville Parish Deputy Sheriff Prentice Oakley, and Ted Hinton and Bob Alcorn of the Dallas County Sheriff's Office. The plan worked. Bonnie Parker and Clyde Barrow died in a hail of gunfire in their stolen 1934 Ford sedan on May 23, 1934. While other films about the Barrow Gang, beginning with Arthur Penn's 1967 Bonnie and Clyde, focus on the outlaw couple, The Highwaymen is a story of the lawmen who tracked them down. Parker and Barrow appear very little in the movie. They're featured in close-up only during the last few minutes. Kevin Costner is an excellent Frank Hamer, and Woody Harrelson as Maney Galt pretty much steals every scene he's in. The Highwayman is available online exclusively on Netflix. Check back often on our YouTube channel and Facebook page for more editions of History Screenshots.